Hi, this is Dr. Liesl Schuster. In this video, I'm going to be talking about working smarter at home. Plenty of people over the years have worked at home, and during this pandemic, the amount has increased significantly. And what I have been seeing with my patients that have been coming in with their makeshift workstations is they are having lots of pain issues, from their headaches to their neck and shoulders and to their lower back. And I wanted to talk to you about this. You know that the University of Cincinnati News, they recently released an article by expert ergonomist Kermit Davis, PhD, that addresses this. But I also want to recommend that you share this with any student, because many times their makeshift study stations are not very comfortable for them, and they're not going to be able to be as focused if they're not ergonomically in the right posture. And with the amount of e-learning that's increasing right now, definitely these kids could use all the help that they can get. So Dr. Davis, this ergonomist, and his colleagues, they did an ergonomic assessment of 4,500 employees at the University of Cincinnati. A survey was emailed, 843 people completed it, and 41 sent Dr. Davis photos of their home workstations for ergonomic review. You know, many chairs were too low or too high. People were not using their armrests, or they were not at the right height, those armrests. Plenty were not sitting with their back against the chair, nor were they using any kind of low back support. Monitors were set up too low, eye heights were off, and the screens were not centered, causing the necks and the backs to be twisted all day. Laptops were being used all day, even though Dr. Davis says you can use your laptop from home, but it is designed to be a short-term option. It should be used for a few hours while traveling. It is not meant to be used for 8 or 9 hours each day. Along with the ergonomic changes that need to take place, Dr. Davis also recommends taking a break every 30 minutes to stay healthy and minimize injury to the back, shoulders, and arms. He says that you don't want to do all sitting or all standing all the time. You want to alter your position and change it up throughout the day. The body doesn't like static postures continually. Now, I agree, and yet some of my patients, they are adamant. They insist that they are so busy, they do not have time to take a break for those 8 to 10 hours that they're working. So what I have said is, you know what, all right, let's modify things. If you're standing there at your workstation or you're sitting there, take your legs and kick them out in front of you. I'm doing that right now, you can't see it. Or kick your legs out to the side. Or take your heels and kick your butt. That way you're moving. You can, while you're sitting there, take a break, move your arms, arm circles. You can take your ears and gently move them side to side so that you're loosening up your neck and shoulders. All these are easy ways to help you if you are just so glued to your workstation that you can't leave. There are always ways to create something that you can always modify things if you're just too busy. You can do it. So along with those suggestions, Dr. Davis included many helpful ergonomic tips in his article, such as place a pillow on your seat to elevate the seat height. Place a pillow or a rolled up towel behind your back to provide lumbar and back support. Wrap your armrests when they are low and if they are not adjustable. That way you can put your elbows on them and they're at a good height to have your neck and shoulders much more relaxed. Move your chair closer to the desk or table to encourage having the back against the back of the seat. If your laptop is too low, place a lap desk or a large pillow under the laptop to raise the monitor when using it on your lap. Use an external keyboard and mouse along with raising the laptop monitor by placing a stack of books or a box under the laptop when using the laptop on a desk. An appropriate standing workstation should have the top of the monitor at eye height and directly in front. The keyboard at a height so that forearms are parallel to the ground, approximately 90-degree elbow angle, and a soft or rounded front edge of the working surface. If obtaining a new chair or identifying an appropriate sitting workstation at home is not possible, then he recommends rotating between a poor sitting workstation and a standing workstation to be the next best possible practice. There are many simple makeshift standing workstations available in the home, including implementing the use of an ironing board. You can take the ironing board so it's high enough to put your laptop or your computer on. You can use your kitchen counter, a high kitchen counter. Put the laptop on the top of a piano. A clothes basket can be placed upside down on a table or a desk or a large box under the laptop. I would like to add a few more suggestions to what Dr. Davis recommends. If you cannot get the chair low enough to have your knees at 90 degrees, then rest your feet on the bottom of the chair if you can. Or you could put some books onto the floor and rest your feet on there to bring your knees up. You can also have these books come in handy when you're standing to rest one foot on. This will bend the knee, tilt the pelvis, and take the stress off the back and the legs. If you do have an external keyboard, but you don't have a keyboard tray, then put it on your lap. If that just doesn't work, then you can buy online a keyboard holder that will clamp onto the table, and it allows it to sit on a tray about 4 inches below the table. That way your neck and shoulders are more relaxed. The point is, you need to make your work and study stations work best for your body so that you can stay productive and feel comfortable. So I suggest that you have someone take a photo or a video of you while you're being active in your work or study station. This is going to allow you to see where you need to change the ergonomics. And what you can do is you can go online, just type in ergonomic at home, ergonomics with standing or with sitting, and you're going to see lots of pictures that show you what not to do and what to do. You can then compare them with what you're doing at home with your picture or with your video, and that should make it a lot easier to make the changes so that your body feels much more comfortable and you can work and study, feel good, productive, and working smarter at home. All right, until next time, I'm Dr. Lizaletta Schuster. Goodbye.